Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Game Hub. I'm your host, Gamer K, and it's time for another Tales from the Conventions. Now, I didn't know exactly who I was going to do for this month. Again, I was on a 2-month hiatus of not doing videos, so I had a lot of time to think about it. And since there's going to be a local convention at my local casino this weekend, I've decided to talk about someone who I met at my very last one 4 years ago in 2019, and it was honestly another childhood. It was a childhood favorite of mine. So whenever a celebrity is announced for a convention, I'll either be attending or think about attending. I always look them up to see what roles they've done that I probably don't know or probably didn't even remember. Because again, when you're a kid, you don't really know the actors or anything. You just love the character. But as luck would have it, I checked off another first from my bucket list to meet someone from one of my favorite Canadian shows, and honestly, I might be biased, one of the greatest Transformers series ever, Beast Wars. Yeah, I love Beast Wars with a passion. It was my very first Transformers series, and then as I got older, I started watching the original G1. But yeah, Beast Wars was such an icon, like from the humor to the animation, and also it being Canadian, which makes me more proud. I am talking about... Hang on. I just gotta double check his name, because I hate it when I get that people's names wrong. I know I should have done this in advance, but names like that really go out of my head half the time. Here we go. I had the privilege of meeting a guy who's been in so many voices in Canadian television that, like, if you live in Canada or you've watched a lot of Canadian programming, you may know him. Also, he's voiced... Let me see. Man, this is a long segue, but you know what? I'm trying to get it correctly. I met the illustrious Ian James Corlett. And I gotta admit, like, this guy, he was a blast to meet. He was really fun and really appreciative of people who loved his work. And for what I mean, he is the voice of one of my favorite cats ever, Cheetah. And meeting him really brought my inner childhood to life. Meeting this amazing guy who voiced an amazing character that I loved for many years. And I had to get my very first Beast Wars, the first episode's disc, VHS signed. Like, they had, like, obviously they had, like, pictures of the characters that he was so that people could get them signed. But no, I always have to either, like, if I don't have anything for them to sign, then I will get, like, a picture signed. But having this was great. There it is. Thanks for being Ultra Gear. And obviously I had to have him signed right by Cheetor. And when I met him, it was like, there wasn't that much of a line. Like, there was a smallish line, which is always good, but it's still good to see what people love him as. And the minute he saw someone holding a VHS, and the fact that it had some rips on it, he asked me point blank, "Did you have that already, or did you purchase that from from a thrift shop or a secondhand store?" I told him, "No, I've had this for since I was a kid, and I would always watch them." And sad thing about the VHSs is that they never had all the episodes, which sucked. But having something like this in my collection it's definitely up there with meeting people like Steve Bloom, Christopher Lloyd, and all the greats that I've met already. And he definitely made my growing up in Canada really weird. Also, point of order, he is also the new voice of Moroku from Inuyasha ever since the passing of Kirby Morrow. And honestly, I can't think of a better voice to lend to the lecherous monk. Well, I hope he's not a lecher anymore. But also, he voices a lot of other characters from shows like Ninjago, a show I never really watched. I mean, I remember a good majority. Also, this is just a random thing. He was set to voice Sly Cooper for the Sly Cooper movie because it says right here, a commercial, Sly Cooper 2017, and it's been it's been 6 years since that, so I'm really hoping, I mean, it was scrapped, which sucks, but yeah, I mean, having Ian, like, voice a majority of shows from my childhood, and I'm going to be honest, and for any of you who are watching who grew up in Canada, I just want to say something. If you've ever heard of if you grew up as a kid in the mid 90s to 2000, mid 90s, late 90s to 2000, you may have come across shows like let me see. Oh, he also voiced Goku in the Canadian dub of Dragon Ball Z, which is pretty awesome. He also voiced Master Roshi and Chu. He also voiced such characters as I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still wondering if I imagined all these shows and like it was just a fever dream. But no, he voiced in such Canadian shows as Sitting Ducks and Weirdos. Yeah, if you thought though, like if you grew up in Canada around that time, and these bring back weird dreams, like you thought these shows didn't exist and you were just losing your mind as a kid. Nope, they were actually real. These were actual real shows in Canada. Yeah, Canadian television back in the day. Hit, miss, sometimes mostly a miss. Also, aside from Cheetor, he voiced in 1990, I want to get this right. Where is it? Come on. In 1994, the original show, Mega Man, where he did voice Mega Man and Rush. I didn't really watch that Mega Man when I was a kid. Again, I was born when the Mega Man show was on. But I will give credit. That's a pretty cool accomplishment. And that's another reason why I'm happy to have this Mega Man collage artwork behind me. And also another Canadian classic that was one of my first introductions to kind of cartoony but scathing on the side of being a risque show. Just a smidge. He voiced the Guardian Bob from Reboot. Another prime Canadian show, and to meet two of my favorite characters from when I was growing up, it's just freaking amazing. Like, meeting him again was something that really was a great experience, and it was definitely something I would can't wait to see the people who come this weekend, and for any of them who want to come to future events, because if I can meet at least Rat Trap, Megatron, okay, technically Dinobot and Megatron, Dinobot, Rat Trap, and Waspinator are the same voice. But if I could meet another good majority of the Beast Wars cast, I will be set. And I literally told him that Cheetor was in my top 5 favorite Beast Wars characters, under Rat Trap, Dinobot, Tarantulas. But yeah, But luckily, I didn't tell him that. I'm gonna be honest. As much as a lot of people hated Beast Machines, Cheetor was definitely one of my favorites of it because in Beast Wars, he's kind of the teenager, while everyone else is basically an adult-ish robot. So seeing him become from an immature kid to taking responsibility and to becoming a leader in Beast Machines, despite it kind of going off the cyber rails, Cheetor definitely became a permanent favorite character of mine, and I cannot say that enough. So yeah, meeting Ian was a blast, and to hear his voice still continue in other shows nowadays, it definitely rings true that nostalgia never really dies. And if you're Canadian and you want to relive all those shows again, definitely watch Reboot again. Watch Beast Wars, Beast Machines. If you like the new Inuyasha spinoff with his daughter and see him as Moroku, it's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. And you know what? That's all we got for this month. That's all I got to say about meeting Ian. And it's definitely been a wild ride, and I'm glad conventions are coming back to my hometown because 4-year hiatus, people. And I hope this week goes smoothly. So, until November, actually my birth month, so maybe I'll pick someone who I really enjoyed meeting, and I always enjoy meeting everyone who's on these videos, but maybe I'll pick something for a little bit of more length, maybe. Well, that's it for the Tales from the Convention. I'll see you guys in November. This is Gamer K, logging out.